Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery with a 16 by 20 inch canvas that I think I got all the cat hair off of because I caught my cat in the studio earlier today. It is pre-primed with Mead & Black paint, and I want to do a stainless steel spatula swipe with some Australian Floetrol black, white, and gold versions. And usually I would lay my puddles down in the middle and swipe them out, but I want to try to swipe them from the outside in. That way, if I have some area on the inside that I'm worried about, I will do something about that afterwards. This is Amsterdam white. And I don't want a super duper amount, and I did shake my paint, so I will have bubbles. I do have tweezers. I do see that thing that looks like it does not belong. I also have Amsterdam black paint. I don't want a whole lot of base layer. I could probably hit it quickly with a torch. I've picked up my colors in advance, and I wondered whether maybe I'd use a little bit of Mead. I thought about adding another layer, but I think we're going to be okay. So I want this to be a lot of neutrals with some colors, which is kind of a misnomer. This is Chantilly lace. And that was some bronze, Aztec bronze. I had to use the cap from the Aztec bronze to shake the Chantilly lace because I made the top so uneven and rough that it hurt my fingers to try and shake it. What am I looking for? I'm looking for, not yet. This is Black Iris. I'm a Colourarte affiliate, so these are Prizm pours and Primary Elements, Vivid Intenses. I thought I shook that. This is, did I say Black Iris? And we'll go for some True Silver. Not a lot. I want to use some Indian Spice, which is gold. I might as well use, oh, I've got the Burnished Copper, which is a Vivid Intense. It dries darker, much darker and nicer. Which reminds me, what I love the color of before it dries is the balsamic, balsamic, really? Baltic Amber. We'll get to, oh, that's beautiful. And we'll still use some of the Aztec bronze. Now I've got Payne's Gray with diamonds and pearls in it. Payne's Gray was a Vivid Intense, or yeah, it's a Vivid Intense, and the diamonds and pearls is a primary element I added, which is dry pigment powder. And I suspect it's going to remind me a lot of the Black Iris. But I still want to try it. This is Silver Leaf, which is very turquoise, and it's a new Prizm pour. And I want to go really, really vague on the colors. But it's hard because they're so pretty. This is Bali High. This is another Prizm pour. I want to combine colors that are similar to each other. So maybe we have a chance at some peacock cells. And they look very similar to each other. Then I'm going to use a little bit of Fuchsia, which is a Vivid Intense, a new one also. I'll go real light on that. And I haven't used any Colourarte for a long time, and it's a gorgeous color in the bottle, but it dries kind of dark, so I've been a little bit hesitant about using it a lot. Let's hope we can get some to come out. I suspect it'll be great with these colors. Then I've got a Prizm pour, which is also a new color, if it'll open, Bobbing for Apples. which is a more purple version of the Colourette, which is just exactly what I want. And last but not least, because I got it out, is the Acai berry. And there I've already used more colors than I anticipated and more actual colors. So do I put some more silver back in there, or I think in this case it's going to be more of the black iris. And I've got Emperor's Gold, but I really, really like the Indian spice. Wish me luck, here goes nothing. I'm going to use my widest spatula for start. Actually, it's not the longest one I've got. I'm going to use black, white. Where's my white? I didn't shake my white, I should have. It's Australian Floetrol and Amsterdam black and white. And the gold is, the colors will be listed under the video. It's iridescent, Pebeo iridescent gold. I got to arrange this so I figured it out which way I'm going. Now I'm looking for some lacing, and even though the gold doesn't stay viscous, it doesn't stay heavy weighted after you've mixed it for a couple days, I'm still going to pour a bunch on there and take my chances. I like my puddle. I'm taking a big chance pouring right over the canvas. I'm figuring I can tip this down. I kind of want to move it up too. And I almost always have some leftovers on my spatula, which will go potentially right down here perfectly. And that extra paint will be something that'll help pull the paint down that I want to move. So we'll just wipe that off. Actually, I'm just going to scrape it off with my finger. And then I'm going to wipe it off because I want that spatula again. I think. I've got a paper towel. I'm not going to try and use my pants because they're too covered with dried on paint to be useful. That's pretty. So I'm going to go towards the corner. And I thought if I wanted to spread the paint out, I could probably put a layer of Mead paint around the edge of the puddle. I just basically want the paint that I like what I've got. I actually thought about this in advance. I'm proud of myself. Now I do need an edge catcher because I don't need that going over, and I have one. And it's fairly handy. I have more than one. I have to choose. Do I want it there or do I want it here? I'm going to let it flow back up so I can move it over. And once I move it over, I can move it down again too. I don't have an excess amount of color, which is what I had in mind. So I'm pretty happy that my plan worked out. And as I shuffle that edge catcher up the edge, I can push the colors back on that I wanted to. I don't know what's going to happen with the second side. But I've got colors I like, so if I wanted to add a little bit of this over here, I could, which is what it sort of looks like. So I'm going to come up from this way. I'm going to start out the same way again. Only I really don't know if I want to do the exact same thing. We'll give it a shot. I got to remember I don't need to make it all happen on the second side. If I want to add something to the middle, I can. And yeah, I'm using both black and white and getting kind of creative with my puddle. I'm loving that. I still want some more red. I'm really curious. My Colourarte, I think it's Colourarte, didn't really show up. There's some now. Excuse the frog in my throat. Yep, I'm going to make sure to use a little more Colourarte. So I'm going to start the same way. Actually, I'm going to start with the black iris instead of the Chantilly lace. I don't know that I've done this on this size canvas before. 16 by 20. Here's the Chantilly lace. Now I can look at what I've got and decide. I really like the way the Baltic amber looks. But if you put the color on too early and you cover it with another color, you don't necessarily get to keep it. Do I dare use a little bit of, did I? Emperor's Gold. Here's the true silver. I'm going to indulge in a little bit of Emperor's Gold. Which is a midway between the Baltic Amber and the Indian Spice. And here's the Indian Spice. You need all the colors I use. Just a few of them would be fine. One per family, even. Here's the Aztec Bronze. And the Burnished Copper. Here is the Payne's Gray with diamonds and pearls. I like the silver leaf, but I'm thinking the Bali Hi. Actually, I love the Bali Hi and the silver leaf together. And that was the Bali Hi. I need to mix some more of that. That's just gorgeous. This is the silver leaf, which is another turquoise. I'm going for broke. A little more of that isn't going to hurt anything. Here's the fuchsia. Is there anything in there? Thank you. Whoa, that was a lot. And the bobbing for apples. And the Acai berry. You can see I'm using a lot more color this time, and that's okay. This is the Colourarte, which I would definitely like to see more of. And I suppose if I didn't want as much color as I have, I could probably put some more darker colors down. Now, am I going to use the larger spatula or the small one and make it snake around? And I think I'm going to do that. I'm moving the quantity out. Instead of a dot, it's a slash. And I'm going to pour this over. Whoa, no, 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 no. If I stop short, I can tip it back in the direction I came. I'm glad there's more paint. And who knows where I'm going to go from here. I kind of want to take a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. Stop turning turntable. And use some of the colors. People wipe colors off. I can't figure out why people wipe colors off. Figure out what to do with those colors, people. Good cells, good colors. And right at the moment, no waste. We'll see what happens. I'm going to have to wipe that off again, because I wonder if the possibility exists that I might need it one more time. And my edge catcher is handy, which is good. I kind of wish there were some more cells up here, but you know, I can put some gold in here and use some black cell activator if I want. I could practice. I have a little acetate tool, and I see that I have some unaffected area down here, which will probably get tipped away anyway, but it might give me the opportunity to decide if I want to use the acetate tool up here. I kind of want some more of something in here. And do I want to have it be a white base or a black base? I use the white. Bobbing for apples. Acai berry. I've got 2 minutes. And silver leaf. And some more cell activator. Black this time. Quite a bit of cell activator actually. There's probably more paint there than I need also. Take my chances. I never did tip that, but good thing I used GAC 800 by Golden. Whoa. Okay, that's going to be different. That's going to spread out really well. I might be sorry I did all that cool work on the corner. I think if I can get it to go up, I can also get it to move over. Or down. When that timer goes off, I'm going to have to reset my timer and come back to finish this off. I don't need to lose any paint, but I do need to push it back on and tip the canvas. I used to call these from corner to corner, I called them sweeps. And I've still got this over here that I'm contemplating doing something with, which could be as simple as black. And where's my tool? Scrape my tool off. I don't know where I lost you, I'm sorry. I put some acai berry along this edge down here. and just integrated it with a straw, and now with the end of a skewer that's attached to my acetate tool. But I put some silver leaf over here. I don't know if you were here for that or not. Pretty much got what I wanted. I'm wondering about maybe using a little bit more of the Colourarte, because I so like the Colourarte. But it helps if you open the top. That was embarrassing. Good colors. If I stop squeezing, I can get a nice thin yeah, there was color left on that, but I'm not worried about it. A couple bubbles. I'm going to blow those out just like the others. I still want some silver. I don't know if I said that off camera or on camera, but I want some silver. I love the black and white, came out great. And I think it's the perfect place for the silver. So like I said, stop squeezing. And let the, really? So if this video hasn't played yet, by the time I go to Art in the Park in Brooksville, Florida, I'll be there for the weekend of the 9th and the 10th. And if you happen to be there already setting up, I'll be there setting up on the 8th. There, I like all that. These were colors I really wanted to use today. I've got one more spot left up here that I'm wondering what I might want to put in there. And I'm thinking the fuchsia is calling me. Hopefully I'm right. I know there can't be much left in there. I don't want to put an excess amount. Now my paint might be a little bit on the heavy side, but I think I stretched it out enough, knock on wood please, to count on the GAC 800 by Gold and to work, keep it from crazing. I like to integrate my colors with my edge. That's not bothering me. But it makes me want to put a little bit somewhere else too. Can I get away with it? That's the question. Two-tone, or in this case 20-tone. I think I could probably keep messing with this for way, way too long. I want one more thing to happen. And that is, I guess, is it the Bali Hi or the silver leaf? I love both of them. I think it's the Bali Hi. It's hard without a spout. I think I'm good with that. Hopefully any little marks I leave that dig down to black canvas will heal themselves. Alright, let me quick like a bunny. Tell you guys, please give me a thumbs up. But when you watch the videos all the way through, you tell the YouTube algorithm, and it's the only thing that tells the YouTube algorithm that my channel is worth keeping. So that they give me some placement so people who actually want to see me can see me. Ooh, I love the dendrites in the silver. That's gorgeous. I wish it did it everywhere. That's very cool. Alright, I actually love this. I hope you like it too. Let me know. I'm trying to remember which app to turn on. So I have 33 playlists with 100 videos on them each. Look at those cells. Very pretty colors. I get up high and then I want to do stuff. Like the odd spiral never hurt anybody. You've heard that from me before if you watch me at all. I like the idea of adding a couple spirals where the center meets anyway. They don't really need to be anywhere else, do they? This might look good in a bunch of different directions. So what was I saying? Thank you. Thank you for the donations through PayPal and Patreon, and thank you for the memberships. You guys are keeping me here. All three of you are the only things that are keeping me here, basically. My Amazon link, if you shop there, it's at no added cost to you, and you'll find my 2 books there because I can, and Unlimited Possibilities are volumes 1 and 2 of the first and the second 100 videos I made for YouTube about paint pouring. Also, you'll find Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links. Facebook is Priscilla Batzell-artist because my old one is gone. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. If you have questions, feel free to ask. If you're looking for the paint pouring recipe, you will find it underneath the video in the description, underneath Show More. Click Show More. My community board will show you tomorrow's video, and questions are encouraged and welcomed. And know I love you guys. I want you to take care of each other, take care of yourselves. I hope you come again. I post at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, pretty much 7 days a week for the most part, at least for right now. And I will see you guys anon. Bye for now. Priscilla out.